We live, boys, again. So yeah, get used to seeing this face on a normal-ish basis. We gonna be streaming pretty, or we're gonna be doing content pretty consistently going into 2019 and in 2019. So get used to this face, boys. Just making sure everything is going, making sure things are going good before I officially do my usual intro. The game is starting, so let's let the focus be on that instead of my mug. I hope this angle is good because I had to find a good balance to be able to have it on the screen and then be able to switch to my face. You know, still have it make a good angle. So I'm gonna keep that light on, but I'm wondering if having the light on over there will make a difference with my lighting over here. Ugh. We can actually be turning this light off. Not light, this heater off. At the very least on low, I need it for now. Turn it off for now. Put this light on. Let's see about moving the light closer. There we go. That should actually give me something. It kind of blows out the Sonic poster a bit. Move it away from the poster, I guess. Okay, that's good. And yeah, I think that lighting is good. Got the ambient light from the top of my ceiling and the light from the lamp from the side. Was there a chat? Because I saw arrows. I don't see anything. No, not quite. Oh, there he is. There is Casey. Welcome to the stream, my dude. He says, I think the lighting looks fine. Thanks, man. It's the, you know, I can probably shift this for a second to show. Or can this rotate? No. Gonna try to rotate the whole thing around so you could actually see what was going on. Whoa, no. You can't lose that. It was that high. This tripod. Wait, how's the angle for the TV? Yeah, it shifted. Let's move this down again. Then how's that for me? Yeah, I don't want to get that too low. Casey says I can watch your streams on my TV with a Switch when you stream on YouTube. Oh yeah, that is true. So I'm on. Hello, Casey. I'm on your big screen. Hey, let's go. It's actually kind of cool. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, Jay says okay, so we might have Jay on the stream this time. How does that look on the TV? Don't want to make that look too. Don't want that to make that look too perspective, look too angular and off. Honestly, it already feels a little off. But like I was saying, I want to have an angle that can work well without me having to keep moving it up and down when I go from me to the TV, like that to that. There we go. That's probably fine right there. Yeah. And from how it was playing in the background, is everything sound fine too? Got my Mario Pixel Pal making a cameo. Okay, so it's okay, good. So you can't really see my my SNES in this shot. I was worried that my SNES Classic would be too high up and be overpowering the lower corner of the TV. But it's fine. Yeah, sound is good. Alright, cool. Picture is good as well. Sweet. So we got a good picture of the TV and then flipping it back to me when we're doing these IRL heart to hearts about, personal Smash 4 things, which we're gonna focus more on the actual personal history of Smash as opposed to, the gameplay and doing everything in Smash 4 in this, because I wouldn't want this to just to be a straight up copy of what I did on my Facebook stream the day before Ultimate came out, or the fit no that I did 2 nights before Ultimate came out. Rather, the night before I went to the GameStop pre-launch, um, to the GameStop midnight launch event that I went to with Well, I didn't go with anybody. My dad took me, and then I went there and I met up with Red and Metal Sonic Gamer X200, and that was really cool because I haven't seen them in at least a year or two in real life. That was very, very cool. I'm gonna get to that later on, actually. So for right now, let's get the proper let's get the proper music going, and oof, I just kept seeing stuff in my glasses lens. Oh, my eyelashes? I don't know. Oh, I didn't even think about that. My glasses are off on stream. I don't think I've ever taken my glasses off on stream before. What's that? There. I still have no idea why this wants to come up on the screen whenever I load it up. Jump, you can now... Of course, controller. Just drop. Because the cord for the charger was right on top of it. Grabbed the wrong thing. To be fair, you can already kind of hear the controller. But this was from a little bit of raging and in quick play in Ultimate. I got beat like 17 times straight by one godlike Peach player, and I finally got one win towards the end. It was like midway in that, kept losing to the same fair attack, and I was just like, yeah, this is dumb, and rage happened, and boosh on the controller to the floor. still works perfectly. Oh god, left trigger, you were working fine. There we go. I kind of had to mess with it, I guess. It was not. If it's not, it was either not used for a bit. Oh, Viper's here. Hentai, what's up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, switch around. Yeah, my left trigger on my white game controller kind of wants to not do this at first because it was being stuck for a second. Because my poor thing got some loose parts in it now, but it still works perfectly fine. It should be on the thing when I'm moving it around. There we go. Casey says, there's this dude named Andy1590. There's this dude named Andy1599 that comes into my arena sometimes. He'll stay as long as he wins, but he leaves the moment he loses. See, though, that kind of thing, I just cannot stand. Like they're winning, but then the minute that they get a loss, they're like, oh, nah, we're not having any of this. Dips. Like, dude, what? No. Just why? Alright, so I was going into music. Menu, Battlefield. I was going for, so this we use music has no organization at all. It just goes straight from Smash themes, and then a bunch of music in series order and then just play from your favorites list. See about that. I set a favorites list when I was doing the when I was doing parts for my Road to Super Smash Brothers series, but I don't know if those delete afterwards because I did have songs from each fighter just sitting there for a while. I'm not sure to just delete or what. I think this is basically the main theme. It's Battlefield, but that's the menu. Wait a minute. I think this is the. I don't know what the main theme of Smash 4 anymore is. A Smash theme. I don't know. Casey says, and yeah, GameCube controllers seem to last longer than a lot of other controllers, but they can't take a beating like some others can. I mean, this one is taking me literally throwing it down from my height of me sitting on my bed to the floor, like not even being cushioned by, not even being cushioned by the bed covers. Menu is the main theme. Same with Battlefield. That's what see. That's what I figure. Just slightly different openings. Okay, that sounds about right. Viper says just play from your favorites list. Cases, which is weird to me that GameCube controllers last longer, but they can't take a beating. That does kind of contradict. Come on, Viper's like a boy. All right, but yeah, we got this music playing. So yeah, we all know this very familiar tune of Smash for 3DS and Wii U. The time for this game when this game was first coming out. What a time to be a Smash fan. We hadn't gotten the game since Brawl. So this was like it was announced in 2013, 2012, 2013. Viper did a much better job of doing this than me because he did research and actually had to pre-record a video of this. But it was before E3 of 2013, fairly certain that had a review trailer for this game, or had the Villager trailer. Yeah, refer to his video. Refer to Viper's video. He says, refer to my video, lol. I think Smash 4 was 2013. It came out in 2014, but announced 2012 or 13. One of the two. One of the two. Wait, it's set to repeat. Just do that. There we go. But either way, doesn't really matter. Casey says, yeah, it was, I remember. Yeah, that part doesn't really matter. What matters is that, one, Villagers was in the game, so that was pretty big. But besides with characters, one of the big things that with Smash 4 was that it was getting a portable release. Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo 3DS. And when I saw that, immediately I was hyped. Casey says, wait, what? Yeah, immediately I was hyped when I realized that there was going to be a mobile version of Super Smash Brothers, because that's just a series first. Like it's making history in the fact that it's going to be the first Smash we can take anywhere, we can play anytime, anywhere. Casey says it may have been 2014. Viper says he must be watching my video, lol. Talking about Casey watching your video now? Shoot, probably is. I don't blame him. Viper, you definitely did a better job of recapping the history better than me. I'm focusing more on like my personal history, but talking about when it was announced and came out is part of the building, setting everything up. This is a lot harder in stream than it is to do a pre-recorded video, because you can edit out all those bad takes of things. Oh, I missed this comment somehow. Casey says the Xbox 360 controller is probably the toughest controller I know from the top of my head. That thing is incredible. I wouldn't know. I never had a 360. But yeah, portable Smash. Hoo boy, that was a thing. That was exciting. Let's fast forward a little bit into when we got the demo. The demo dropped. I was the demo actually dropped when I was I think it was the second part of my first semester in college at Trident Tech, and it was October was when the game came out, so it had been like September or no, it was August. It had been August because I remember my first day of class, and I went in there, and I was using the college's Wi-Fi to download the game. So yeah, I was using the college's Wi-Fi to download the demo for Smash Bros. 3DS, and I had gotten into the class early, like most of us were. We were just kind of in there chilling, and like we were somewhere. Well, nobody was really talking to anybody else because, you know, first day, new people. Nobody really knows anybody yet, but I'm pretty sure there were, you know, like one or few people who were like starting to make friends with the ones beside them. But me, I'm on my 3DS. I'm on that Wi-Fi. I'm like, today is Smash, like today is Smash Day. Before I focus on school real quick, we about to be downloading this game, downloading this demo. I can't remember if I actually got to play a match before the class started or not. I think I did, and I just remember it being so of it feeling like Brawl, but having so much more feel in the hits, and it being a little bit faster. And I was just like, oh my god, this is awesome. This game is awesome. Even though the demo, it sported Mario, Link, Pikachu, I think Mega Man, and Villager. I think those are our five: Mario, Link, Pikachu, Mega Man, and Villager. The three of the OGs with Mario, Link, and Pikachu, and then having Villager and Mega Man in there as our two newcomers that we can mess with. Casey said the portable version came out in October. The Wii version was late November, I think. You're exactly right. October version, I want to say was actually October. It wasn't October 8th, like October 13th, I believe. Viper says if I kept my script for my Smash 4 history bit, I would just copy paste it here. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Just literally have a transcript in my live comments. That's hilarious now that I think about it. Just having a transcript here is like, you know, this is the history of this game. This happened in this happened here. Boom boom boom. Casey says I thought Brawl felt unplayable after playing Smash. Unplayable is a strong word, but not completely wrong. I mean, Brawl was just, in comparison to Smash 4, especially Ultimate now, but in comparison to Smash 4, it was a lot slower, like a lot slower than what Smash 4 gave us. Had 4 viewers? Well, technically 3, because I think I count as a viewer. He says, and Smash will probably feel unplayable to me now that I've started to get used to Smash Ultimate. Yeah, because Ultimate's faster than Smash 4. The cycle just continues, man. It's never ending. I was about to sing one of those lines from a Sonic song. It's never ending. I feel it now. Da, da, da. Let's not do this. Jesus, where was I going with this? Yeah. Playing the demo, so I think I did at least get like a match or two in before the class started. And then It was before the next class. Or probably fast forward to. I have a distinct memory of playing with Mario in a parking lot when I was waiting for when my parents and they were doing something. They were went in somewhere, and I was in the car. I was on the 3DS and I was using Mario, and I was just the regular jabs, and I was just like, my God, Mario, like down to Mario's punches. They feel like they have so much more force behind them. They feel like they actually have um you can feel the weight of every hit. It felt like to me. Wait, change the music to wait, this I think this is the music I was thinking of before I got online because I was trying to think of a certain track of what it was to of what it was to play after the intro. Could not think of the song for the life of me. I think this might be it. This background track now. Just gonna have a match playing in the background for it to not be super stale while it's sitting there. My God, this is gonna feel so strange. This is going to feel so strange playing this. Does not matter who to go to. I think my stuff is still set to the 2 stock 6 minute. My God, when you look back at this stage list, this isn't small by any means, but Ultimate stage list is just so huge in comparison. That's crazy. Oh my God, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. 55 stages, and then in comparison to 103. So add on like 40 48 more stages? 48 more stages. More than what's in a normal thing. That's our stage list in Ultimate. Sakurai is too good to us. He is simply too good to us. But yeah, oh God, I see. I'm trying to perfect shield. It's not translating. Okay, you gotta stop this, Faka. Oh no. I do have my thing set on. Whoa, he's catching everything. Yo, I can't get bodied by a CPU. Jesus Christ. See, I'm focusing on the match now, not even talking. But we could at least shield punish in this. Like they nerfed shield punishing in Ultimate. Ooh! Yeah, that's death. We tried to DI. Oh my God, it ends so early. The struggle trying to come back to Smash 4 after you're used to Ultimate. Oh my God. Oh, he got me with that. He said maybe just make the CPUs fight and then. Oh, actually, that's actually a very good point. That's actually a very good point. Make the CPUs fight so I can focus and talk. Oh, he tried to get that spike. That's dirty. Gotcha. You rolled in, boy. Let me fully read that. Maybe just make the CPUs fight each other and talk over that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this fight and then do that. Okay, you ain't had. Whew. Oh, not got him. Whew. I could have still grabbed him. Whew. Whew. Oh my God, these grabs. Smack it. God, oh! I just knew I had him. Oh my God. Oh! Wow, the down tilt got it. I almost had that run back though. Yeah, we gonna let the CPUs fight it out. But I'm gonna get my revenge against Falco a little bit later. For now, I'll let CPU Mario avenge my death. Oh, rip me verse. Where to put the controller at while I'm talking? Okay, so yeah, where was I at? Talking about the demo. So yeah, I didn't get Smash for 3DS when it first came out, like day one release. I actually I didn't get 3DS or Wii U on day one release. I wish I could see the viewer list so I can. I see what you did there, Mario, with that down throw. Okay. Yeah, air dodging like this is not a thing anymore. Interesting to see how they really move around. A lot of dodging. It's very strange. Oh wow, he went deep. Whoa, what? He went deep for that. CPUs are a different breed, man. What is this? I'm sorry. I'm just mesmerized by this. Down to the down smash. What? They're pulling out all the stops. But yes, Smash 3DS. Even though I didn't get it day one release, I did get it about a week or two after. Oh, that's it. After after it did come out, and I'm pretty sure this is close to the time where I first met Jay, because I know I'm fairly certain that me and Jay bonded over Smash 3DS. Like I think that's really one of the big reasons of how we became friends, because we both played Smash Brothers. I can't remember the I can't remember even how exactly we met. Honestly, because it just seems like I have known him for years now, but thinking about it, it's like, man, how did I meet this man? But I'm pretty sure that a big part of it is because of Super Smash Bros. 3DS. Like I know that at this time, let's see. It might have been 2015 then, because he was talking about that he had won and he had won the tournament that was at GameStop of when. No, that was for when Smash Wii U was coming out. Okay, so I when when did I? Okay, yeah, it I think it was like the end of 2014 had to have been like maybe a little bit after October, November ish. Either way, we both had Smash 3DS, and we we slowly bonded, became friends over 3DS, and and we're like, okay, how good are you in Smash? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm pretty good. None of my friends can beat me, and I'm like, you know, kind of same. I'm gonna put your money in your mouth. Let's see how let's see how how we fare against each other. And that really started our really what started our like rivalry then with Smash 3DS. With playing a bunch of matches, because I remember he used to play Bowser a lot, and and then I played, and I I still mained Yoshi. Like in this game, Yoshi felt the absolute best to me that he has in any Smash game. So even though I decided to main Yoshi seriously, you know, for competitive things, which I'm gonna get to, um, I still messed with Mario a lot. So because I did mess with him so much, excuse me, I did build a sort of skill with Mario. Nowhere near the level of my Yoshi, but still, I I I knew my way enough around Mario to use him to to fight against people of my own level, like to fight against people like Jay or like I don't think I had met him yet, but Red, and then other people that I would soon meet, like people from a Facebook clan, and then well then of course my in real life friends that I've have been friends with since like middle school or earlier. New Smash that reignited a whole other. We gotta do a bros night. Bros night is um what we called all of us staying to one of the friends' houses, and it usually involved Smash, Mario Kart, Mario Party, and pizza. Sometimes it didn't have one of those three games, but it always had Smash. Smash was just a central game for all of us whenever we had Bros Night, and with this with this new game, because for the longest of times, Brawl was our game that we had featured at these things that we played a lot of all together to try and be the best among the group. But when Smash 4 came out, and it was just a whole new polished game. Like when it came out for the Wii U, um, that of course became the new central game and Smash game of our Bros nights, and we set up we set up tournaments. We set up like little tournaments among us, because there would be like somewhere between 6 to 8 of us, and we had like this little mini bracket that I remember we made one time. And this was before I was taking Smash super seriously, because I think this was still before we all even graduated from high school. That can't be right, because Smash Wii U came out 2015. We graduated in 2014. So that means that we still had at least one or two Bros nights before 2016 then, or in 2016, one of the two. Yeah, I remember that we had. Let me just have a match going on in the background. Mario won that, right? I can't even remember. Did Mario win that fight just now? Did Falco? What? Confusion intensifies? Oh well. We'll just go again. Yeah, I remember we did that tournament. I didn't win, but I know I was neck and neck with with one of my friends, and I did end up I think I did end up losing like a last thought last hit situation, but just moments like those that we were able to create with the game, it was so hype. This was before I even was taking the game, like super serious to a competitive level of like pro gaming, you know, aspiring pro gaming level. Anyway, because 2016 was where I started to really take the game serious and go to 2016 was where I discovered the whole world of going to these places that people had these tournaments organized at, and that you get that you have a fee to participate in it, and then the person or people that actually come out on top, they get the prize money. I'm just like this I'm like, this is insane. Like there's a whole other side to playing any fighting games within this sort of like combination of community and like it's sports, but it's not it's nowhere near as big as like actual sports of like basketball, like with the NBA, or like people gathering for the Super Bowl and all that stuff. But this was basically the gamers versions of those things, of like having those serious like those serious big games that would be for basketball or football or baseball even. But I feel like I'm getting all over the place with myself with this because I didn't even talk about when Smash Wii U came out in the first place. But before I do that, let me look at what Casey has been saying here. Smash for 3DS and Wii U was the first game my brother and I ever owned for ourselves. We only ever played Melee and Brawl at our friend's place. Oh, okay. When I started to take mild interest in competitive Smash, I would borrow Brawl from my local library, which allowed you to borrow games, and I played that all the time. The stage builder was the best thing about Brawl in my opinion. I didn't like the stage builder in 4 as I felt it didn't work most of the time, as in it was really picky about whether or not it would actually generate your platforms and structures. Yeah, Brawls was more Smash 4 stage creator was a lot more freeform, like you could be a lot more creative with the different shapes you made. But I think Brawls was still more consistent because Brawl's stage builder was on a grid format where like everything was built with squares and whatnot. Like everything was built with squares and the smaller platforms that you could either go through or anything like that. But yeah, stage builder is definitely one of the best parts of Brawl. I can definitely agree with that because I created my fair share of stages in Brawl. Nothing amazingly crazy, but I still tried to make stages. Like I made a stage that I tried to model after Green Hill Zone in a part of it. Has anybody beaten this Falco? Yo, this Falco needs to be stopped. I'm gonna do it to you. I'm gonna sick this cloud on you. You got to die, Falco. What was that about the? Oh yeah, I, I made a Sonic. I tried to like model a Sonic stage in the stage build like once at the top it was just one like kind of like a long thing at the top that you could drop through, and then like the bottom left part had had like this like it had this weird triangle incline on this left side, and then a platform, and this right triangle incline on the right side, and there was and there was a treadmill either in between or below that, and it was weird. It definitely felt like a stage that Sonic would be on because everything going on. It was a big stage, and because of the treadmills and stuff, you could use the treadmills your advantage, or they would just take you straight off the stage. And then it was like on to the right. It was like one of the structures I had that you could hide into, like on not Frigate or Orpheum, but Norfair, like one of those kind of things that you could get inside of, and then you could bounce around in that if if you were hit the right way. I made a good bit of stages in the stage builder. Like one like that, one model. I tried to model the stage after Congo Falls. He was wall jumping everywhere, just and made it back. Who who'd have thunk I'd be rooting for Cloud? Hmm. That might be it. No DI in sight. Cloud takes the takes the throne. I'm gonna lie, part of me forgot I had to press a button. Alright, so Cloud stage now. Who is the next challenger? So I was right when I was doing my last Sm4sh stream. This is Hyrule Castle. I was like, what is this stage called? Hyrule Castle. Boom, we got it right. Jigglypuff though. Ooh, this is difficult. But yeah, I tried to recreate Congo Falls in a stage builder, because that was definitely one of my favorite stages from Melee, and sad to see that it didn't get brought back in Brawl or Smash 4, but so excited that it got brought back for Ultimate. There was a couple other stages that I think I tried to model after different ones, and then I did try to do a few unique layouts. I may still go back and do a video for Brawl and take a look at all of my and take a look at all of the stages that I had. But I'm wondering if that was on my Wii itself though, and not the SD card. Because if that's the case, my Wii won't turn on. So I have it in the Wii U, and the Wii U has a whole new data. So unless I had it from the SD card, that's the only way I could bring those stages back. I was I remember that I was spending a day. I think that was last year actually. That I had grid paper, and I was legitimately looking at the grids for my stages and trying to recreate them in Smash 4's stage builder. But I had to. But no, I was trying to recreate them in Brawls. Wait. Like going from one data to another data, I think I was trying to recreate it. I might have trying to make it for Brawl, for 4 as well. I can't even remember anymore. All I know is that I legit had graph paper, and I was eyeballing it and I came up with a whole system. I was like, okay, this one grid, like one grid box on the stage builder equals like two equals two or three little boxes on my graph paper. We're gonna exact this thing, and I actually did end up getting exact measurements for things. It was crazy. I really have to go back to that now and look at the stages that I made in Brawl. You know, back in the day when it first came out. It's over 10 years ago, man, or about 10 years ago. This game, this series is just such a legacy. I've been I've been everywhere for this half an hour. Um, see, I guess let's go to 2015. What is going on with this? I had notification on social media. That's something else on Facebook. Okay. Actually, who all is watching anyway? Because it says three. I know of Viper and Casey watching, but there must be like a third person watching as well. So is that either Red or is that Jay? Cloud stays. Viper says I'm still here. But I figured that one. So yeah, you and Casey, I assume, are two of those viewers. And I'm thinking the third one is either Metal Sonic Gamer X200, Jay, or Red. I don't think I've seen Red come up in these like in this chat on YouTube yet. And this is my first time doing this, you know, live of my TV and like the game on YouTube live. But looking at looking at the template of the live thing in the corner and the view and the I I guess it feels familiar because I'm used to seeing this live thing at the top left, even on Facebook Live. So I guess it doesn't really feel that different for being YouTube, but it is YouTube instead of it is YouTube instead of Facebook. What I didn't really try to change the clothes. There we go. Who can beat him? Let's go to the bows. Okay, so y'all two I know of are here, and I'm wondering if this other viewer is someone that is just kind of watching. I don't know. Yo, he going for the gimps. Both of them just going for the grimy gimps. He going for them ultimate reads. Trying to charge that long for him to roll into it. But yeah, Smash 3DS. Let's hop back to that. So yeah, I did at this point. I think I had met Jay and we I think he was talking about the I think he was talking about the tournament. It's slowly coming back to me now actually. That GameStop tournament was like in April 2015 because I remember that I made a YouTube video on my channel during that time, and it was because it was I couldn't go to the tournament because my dad was gonna be my ride, but he unfortunately got sick, so I couldn't go because I was nowhere because I was nowhere near prepared to drive that area. That was like an hour from me with because this is early 2015 with me just getting my license anyway. So I'm thinking that this is the tournament that Jay got his got his third place belt from and was declared as a Smash for Wii U quote unquote champion. I mean, I'm not knocking anything, of course. Yeah, that's I think that's where he got. I think that's the tournament that he always refers to, like the one that was for the Smash Wii U game. No, wait, that can be right. See, my dumb self thinking Smash Wii U came out in 2015. It came out in 2014, but it just came out in November. Like the DLC started coming out, um, like mid 2015, I think, something like that. It was a 50 fact extravaganza. It was like Mewtwo's on the way. I think Mewtwo was first. So he was like in March or April, and then Lucas came out, and then Roy, and then that's where that was another time to be alive. Like that was like one point where I was first following things with a Smash game when the DLC characters were being announced. Like I was like this was like back in when I was first starting to watch people like Etika and seeing his hypeness to Mewtwo, it was it was a mix of hilarity and awesomeness, just in this weird, in all up in this weird one package. But man, was that a crazy run when Smash Four had a when Smash for Wii U had came out, and then but then they were like, oh yeah, but nah, we're not done. We're gonna release this whole line of characters to join the battle. Mewtwo makes his return from Melee. Lucas is back is back right there from Brawl. Roy makes his return from Melee. Ryu, a whole new challenger approaches. Cloud, the left field pick. Like nobody expected Final Fantasy. Nobody expected Cloud. Corrin, the other Fire Emblem. Excuse me. Excuse me. Corrin is the other Fire Emblem rep that someone like you cannot be serious. Another Fire Emblem character, another sword wielder. We didn't need another one of those. But really looking at Corrin is kind of unique in his or her own way, though. To be honest, because at the very least they play different from Marth and Lucina. I mean, shoot, Robin is considered a tactician. He uses he uses a sword, but he uses a lot more like projectile attacks and like spells and other sort of kind of like zoning techniques besides just using a sword. So Robin's not even like the classic swordsman of Marth or Lucina. Ike changed things up a little bit. He was more of a character for beginners to learn the fundamentals of attacks and movement and stuff. So his things aren't as fast, minus his back air. Back air is pretty fast. But just with Corrin coming out of nowhere for Fire Emblem, I would imagine for Fire Emblem fans this was big for them. For people that were unenlightened of Fire Emblem, they're like, yo, we did not need another character that fights probably close to the same thing as these other 4 or 5 Fire Emblem characters. Or at the time, three or four or five, something. But yeah, because Roy was like another Marth and Lucina, just the fact that attack at the base, but he felt like he felt like his mechanics were fixed, I guess. Is the best way to word it. But then that last one, that last controversial pick, well, not controversial yet, but that last out of left field pick that Nintendo was like, you know, we had this Smash ballot for you guys to be picking out these last few characters or this last character. I can't remember if it was the last character or if it was the last few characters, but they had the Smash ballot, and there, and then there was a whole there was that whole um span of time where there were a bunch of speculations and rumors, and then we had leaks. We had, I think it was Artsy Omni who made a render for who went through the trouble and made a whole professional looking render for Rayman. Had his character select icon sitting there, had had his render sitting in the spot looking all cool. I'm just like, see, this was my pick. Rayman was my pick. Y'all playing with my emotions by having him. Viper's like, thing is, Corn didn't even play like the other Fire Emblem characters. That's my point though. They were discrediting him before they even gave him a chance. And Metasonic Gamer X200 Jay is here. Hey OJ, what is good? Thank you for tuning into the stream. How goes it? You have successfully made your way over here. You have migrated from my streams on Facebook over to YouTube. You were actually a subject of discussion for a bit because I was talking about the the GameStop tournament that you went to, that I was going to but I couldn't go to. The one that was in April 2015. The one that they had I guess it was still celebrating the first few months of release of Smash for Wii U. Because that couldn't have been like earlier than 2014, because 3DS hadn't even came out yet. So that had to have been that tournament that you got that you had gotten that champion's belt from. And then it was from there that our Smash rivalry kind of kicked up more from there, because I was like, shoot, I mean, we played on 3DS, and I know we've gone back and forth to this point, so I know that I can probably go toe to toe with this man. Viper says, although I agree we could have gotten a Lance user or Axe user. Yeah, more variety instead of just having Fire Emblem characters that are just using their swords. Menason Jay says, finally you're live streaming on YouTube. Yes, I'm finally live streaming on YouTube. I'm doing the thing that you've been saying that I should be doing for like the past year. Finally doing it. It feels good. Casey says, I'm gonna jump off here for now. Peace. Alright, Casey, thanks for watching as long as you have been. You may be coming back, so I guess we'll see you later if you are, but if not, then thanks for tuning in for as long as you did. I wish you good night if that is a wrap for you. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Viper says, but Robin did use the magic portion, and Corrin did use the transformation portions of the game. Wait, Robin used magic and then Corrin used transformation portion. Yeah, because the dragon because the dragon for their recovery, and then the dragon for their counter. They're thinking about it now. All of their down Bs, all the Fire Emblem characters down Bs are counters. I can't think of Robin's as a counter, but thinking about it, Marth's, Ike's, Roy's, and Corrin's are all counters, and then Chrom's now is a counter. Huh. I honestly did not think about that. You know, like thinking about them as a group, that they all can counter like that. Robin's is Nosferatu. I'm thinking that that's that attack that the opponent gets stuck in like that purple magic aura-ish kind of thing, and they drain their health and they regain health. Jay says, "What metal set? Let me call you Metal. Let me call you Metal Sonic Gamer. What do you want me to call you on YouTube streams? Just Jay is fine, I guess." Which is weird because Robin can't use dark magic unless you turn him into a dark mage. I guess they were just paying attention to that small detail. Speaking of which, let's just have them be on camera. Cloud still goes undefeated, so let's have him fight against Robin. It's only fitting. We're talking about the Fire Emblem characters. Oh no! Wait, what? Excuse me. Can I not autofocus the lighting? Looks like we're running into one of our new things. We're not able to just touch the screen during the stream and like adjust it to the screen's lighting. So things are looking a little bit more blown out than I would like them to. It doesn't look that bad though. What is this? This is for the chat. He says J or metal is fine. Okay. I mean, since I'm so used to calling you J anyway, I'm just gonna say J. See, I assume that's Nosferatu. That attack that he just did. Isn't there a female Robin? I think there's a female Robin as well. Like I know female Corrin. I honestly cannot remember. Oh well, he just kind of powered straight through that. And I am not even gonna lie to y'all, I am tired. But we are going to power through this. I'm going to try my best to talk about my like everything notable, you know, for me with Smash 4. Neck now? Well, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, this alright, those are in snapshots. I was looking for my notes for we're talking about general things. Whoa, okay. So we've been live so far for 63 minutes, so a little over an hour. It's really looking like I don't want this stream to turn into like more than 2 hour situation, like seriously this time, because I just don't feel like I have it in me to go a whole another, to go more than another hour, because I'm already feeling it. So just pick up from where I was talking about stuff last. What was I even saying last? Wow, Cloud is just dominating this. Whoa, tripod, please. we'll have a different Fire Emblem character go up against them. Excuse me. See? Yawns. Yawns are not good. I mean, they're healthy generally, but not when you're trying to stream. Give me a minute. Yeah, help me out. I'm pretty sure I was like talking about Smash 3DS and going into Wii U. Well, with 3DS, with finally with getting the game, I was playing that like non-stop for the weeks on end after that. Like it was the coolest. Viper says this MF eating during a stream. It's like that's like second worst thing to do on a stream. God, what's the first? And technically, I'm not even. I didn't put it in my mouth, so I'm not eating. And you must be new here, Viper, because I've definitely eaten on stream before. when I was on Facebook, I ate like during half of my preparing for Super Mario Odyssey series. Like I legitimately had a plate of grits and meat during one of them streams. I was eating it while I was streaming, and I still had an audience who was engaged for some reason. I've eaten chips and stuff during a stream. I've done Viper's like calling a stream stupid. Oh my god. Wait, so wait, are you saying that me addressing it is calling my stream stupid, or you're just saying it's stupid? I feel like you're saying I feel like it's the latter of it's you just calling my stream stupid. But yeah, Smash 3DS could not could not put that thing down for those well viewers. I mean, what? That's the first. Wait, it says well viewers. I mean, that's the first worst thing to do. Oh, calling your viewers stupid is the first worst thing to do. Oh, okay. No, no, never do that. Oh, okay, calling viewers stupid is the number one worst thing you could do, and then the second worst thing you could do is eating on stream apparently. I mean, no, that makes perfect sense. Ooh, Marth won. Nice job, Marth. Yeah, it was the coolest thing to be able to play classic mode on my 3DS. I have very vivid memories of just of just going across the hall and chill and chilling in the parents' room and like on I'm just on their bed. I'm just laying across, relaxing, playing classic mode on 3DS without a care in the world, and then just messing with all of the single player content. Like Smash Run was definitely one of the coolest ideas that they could have done for um for single player content. It definitely came out to be better than what that it came out to be better than what the Wii U produced in terms of other not really in terms of that other in terms of single player content or multiplayer things, but in terms of the what the main game was on the main menu, because 3DS had Smash Run, and then the Wii U had Smash Tour. Smash Tour is received by fans of the game to just like it be a not good version of Mario Party. That it's very random. It's not fun. It's even less fun than Mario Party. It's even less imbalanced than Mario Party. If that's even possible to do. And a lot of people just a lot of people just vastly preferred Smash Run over Smash Tour. I mean, I really enjoy both for different reasons. Like I love Smash Run, but at the same time, when I'm not when I'm not raging at it and questioning uh questioning what little logic it does have, I do really enjoy Smash Tour as well. Because I just like the board game aspect, and I like the fact that like the fact that it challenged you to use more characters on the roster that you would not even think to use. Like Smash Tour laid out the foundation for laid out the foundation for not not Smashdown, kind of Smashdown too, but Squad Strike, where you can actually go and pick your characters and have those different characters as stocks. So if Smash Tour is responsible for anything, we owe Smash Tour that get like having that idea be a thing for us to be able to use multiple characters as stocks in one match. But apparently that was a thing in Project M beforehand, which was I can't think of what it was called in that game. It wasn't it wasn't all was it All Star mode? I don't think it was All Star mode, but uh, but Project M did do it first apparently before Smash 4 and before it in Smash Tour. Viper says Smash Tour was boring AF. I mean, you're not really wrong. Like they could have definitely executed, but they could have executed the whole Smash Tour better. Oh wow! Oh my God! Double footstool. What is this? What is this? Okay, who can compete with Marth now? See, we see what happens it takes. What was I saying? I feel like I'm going way over my head with like how I'm slowly breaking this down. If I want to get to everything in this stream. Dang, what else was it? I left off at Sonic Heroes intro theme. Let's go. The sound. Let me not get distracted. Um. Oh, what the heck was I saying? Oh yeah, talking about Smash Bros. Even with its flaws, it's a horrible balancing of like randomized items and randomized events that happened, like with the times Yellow Devil appeared on the map, or the souffle, or I can't remember, Reaper or something came on there, and it's this one character that comes up and splits into two, and if you land on one of them, you hit them and you get a bunch of bonuses. Can't remember what that character is called. But those really were just super random to where they would be dispersed and then where they would go to afterwards. But again, I think if they hadn't had that mode, if they hadn't had that mode, and if they hadn't had the whole um character, collecting characters that become their stocks in the end game, I don't think we would have had Squad Strike in Ultimate. So I think if we owe Smash Bros. Anything, again, we owe we 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 owe it of giving us that unique mode that we can do to test our abilities with different characters. We can mess with a whole bunch of different characters, like Smash Tour supplied random different characters throughout the whole game for us to get used to the entire roster. Squad Strike and Smashdown were made for that purpose. With the game, with the game as big as the Ultimate, it has 74 characters. They definitely want you to play with more than just your one main or your like few characters you're comfortable with. Like I'm already playing with like a few good bit of characters besides just my Yoshi, Pikachu, and Mario and Kirby. Like I'm playing with like Ridley and Pokemon Trainer and uh with with Pokemon Trainer Ridley. I mess with Lucario now. I mess with I don't think I've actually touched Mars from Lucina in Ultimate yet. But shoot, Zero Suit Samus with Daisy, or Peach and Daisy. Rosalina and Luma I've used. Okay, so Lucina one, cool. So yeah, Smash Tour really did help get that diversity out there. So let's see. So when 2015 came around, oh no, when Smash Wii U came around, like this was the 55th extravaganza. That was a huge presentation. Out me and like many other people were crazy stoked about everything that the Wii version was getting over 3DS. Like even though it was still the same game at the base, like the game plays the exact same, but just the graphics itself, like it's such a huge upres. Like everything looks so like everything looks so beautiful in HD. The first Super Smash Bros. Game in full HD on a modern console looked great. And then just all the things of crazy orders and master orders and events. With 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 events still being a thing from Melee and Brawl, and just so many things that have made Smash over the years. Minus break the targets, rip break the targets to Smash 4, except for in random things in Smash 3DS, where if you went behind if you went behind certain doors, you would stumble upon the targets in their own little mini game. But that wasn't enough. Like why did we have to get a whole target test replacement with with Angry Birds, the game in Smash? Like we I get that they wanted to try something new for the newest game, but they didn't have to try that new. They didn't have to try to cater to that audience and try and get them in for one of those games to try it out with. I understand the marketing, trying to be in touch with that younger base. They're like, hey, we should have something in Smash that they could relate to, and everyone's playing Angry Birds, so why not have this be a cool mode inside the game that they can play, and it's kind of like Angry Birds, but it's still kind of like target test, so it's a win-win. But that's not a that ain't the case. That ain't the case. Honestly, just forgot what I was saying. Um, Jesus. I have a clean sweep. What the... What was I saying? At first it was really, now I just cannot even remember what I was saying just now. Let's talk about Smash 4. Oh, right, the different target blast and yeah. Yeah, target smash, target blast turning into whoa, misfire. Yeah, target test and target smash becoming target blast. Yeah, they did not have to make that just to specifically cater to those to the new generation. Like they could have had the mode could have been there for sure, but target test should have been, you know, a main mode to go in. My only point. But one of the things that fascinated me about Smash Wii U was that you could use your 3DS as a controller. I I went to one of my to one of my college friends' houses, and that was where I played Smash for Wii U for the first time. And me, I was like so curious, how does the 3DS function as a controller? So that was the first place I was able to try that at, to use my Nintendo 3DS handheld as a controller option in Super Smash Brothers, and it worked better than I thought it would. Like it was literally just using a 3DS like you would if you were playing Smash 3DS, but instead of looking down at your game, you're looking up at the game. You're looking up at your looking up at Super Smash Brothers for Wii U, but you're playing it like it would have been 3DS. It's pretty cool. It was super cool to me at the time, and I'm glad I got to have that experience, and I'm glad that he, that um that he had a Wii U and had Smash at the time. And I was an eager young boy just waiting to be like, yo, Smash for Wii U, and dying to play. And I see that 3DS can be used as a controller. I got mine right here. Let's do it. And boom, we were. It was me and him, and I think like a few, like one or a few members of his family was playing with us as well. So yeah, that was definitely really fun. Down there. Let's see. Um, where am I going from here? Let's look at my phone for that reference. Oh yeah, I first got my Wii U going into 2015. This part I actually talked about in like the Facebook stream, but I can talk, but I can talk about it again in this stream. Let's see. I think I'll actually come alive for this one. Turn this down a bit. Ooh, that's the back. That's the back starting to hurt. Whew. Right, I'm still set to smash attacks. Yo! That was an insane read. I'm trying to play. I'm trying to play this too much like Ultimate. Yo, my God. I don't know why I tried to haircut that soon. Yeah, I got new Wii U in March 2015, and I was so excited to finally get a Wii U, because the Wii U was out since what, 2013. I got in March 2015, and I got mine with I got the 3D World bundle, the Wii U, and also got I also got Smash Wii U for myself, and I got Mario Kart 8. So I got 3 games one time when I got my Wii U. So that was crazy in itself. But I was finally a part of everybody else playing playing the brand new pretty Smash Brothers on their Wii U. It was going down. It was cool. But the only thing was that even though I had a Wii U and like, had a Wii U, I had new Smash Brothers, I couldn't play it in the HD quite yet because I didn't have an HD TV yet. I still had like an old I still had are those types of TVs called cathode ray TVs, or that's all? Is that all TVs? I'm not sure. But I still had one of the older blockier TVs in my room, and I still had. I don't think we just had any HD TV in the house yet. So I was still using the AV and the composite. Yeah, I was still using the composite connections to even run my Wii U. But even with that, games did not look bad at all. Like stuff still looked great even with the Yo, how did he get a sweet spot in the air? I don't understand this, Luigi. Tried the reverse F smash. He's going for all these. Whoa. Almost died. He slid for so long. Why didn't I do anything? The landing options. Ooh. Ooh, I thought he had that super jump punch read. Whew. Got him. But yeah, we still didn't have an HD TV yet when I first got a Wii U and stuff. But I think so. I think with the Wii U, I had it in my room, and then we eventually did get an HD TV in our living room. And I hooked my Wii U up to that for the time being. And my first time seeing Wii U games in the form that they truly were meant to be, especially Smash Brothers, in its true HD 1080p glory, or in my case 720p. But either way, in HD, in their HD glory, I was enamored with how gorgeous Wii U games looked. And I was just fascinated with all the little details that okay, I'm being called. I apologize for that. Wait. Whoa. Tripod. There we go. Yeah, I was getting something for the parents and talking for a bit. Okay, nobody else has said anything. I honestly don't think anybody's even watching this live anymore. But I left off at finally playing Wii U games in HD, specifically Smash. I just remembered it being okay. So the one doesn't mean the streamer itself. Okay, never mind. So Viper is here. Cool. Viper's like waiting on your okay. Look, I just explained myself. Nah, chill. Chill again. Whew. Still a punish. So was that. Whew. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to speed up the storytelling process if I want to go to sleep a decent hour. Said I know. Ooh. Oh, he went for it. He really went for it. I was going off of ultimate air dodge logic. He made it back. I was gonna roll into it. Speed up story process. Says speed up story process. Storytelling process says nothing else. Ah. Whew, I thought he was gonna spike me. Glad he was facing the wrong way. Honestly, there's not anything too notable in between that. Started playing the game a lot more Wii U exclusively because of HDTV and having the Wii U version of the game. Yeah, it wasn't until 2016 I was really starting to take this game seriously in a competitive sense. Like in 2016 was when I went to my first when I went to my first tournament that had to sign up for a bracket and stuff. I went to that. Ooh, wow, his forward throw will take that. I went to that with the J and Red. And it was definitely an experience. I had no real training in competitive play whatsoever, but I did manage to win one of my. I think I won one or two of my matches before I ended up getting knocked out. No, I think I won one and I got advanced once because of a bye. Because an opponent failed to show up. So it was so it was saying technically 3 wins on my thing that day, but it was I still did manage to get 2 wins at that tournament. So I was pretty proud of the fact that I was at my first tournament ever, like knowing anything about competitive, and I managed to win 2 of my matches. Like in my eyes, I consider that a pretty big deal. And even today, that's actually pretty good. Because going 2-2 on average means that you did a mix of, like, you showed that that you can close games, but at the same time it shows that you have room to grow. Whew. And then like after, oh, that's not it yet. That could have been a hammer right there, actually. Ooh. The tech. Viper says, I know you had to crank one out. No, no. What's wrong with you? He's got me back. He's got me up to his percent that fast. Ooh, we got it. So 2016. So 2016 was also when I joined a Pokken clan, and I guess I can really say that was responsible for me for starting to take a competitive mindset to games. Because with that, like, we did have rankings. We didn't have like assignments and stuff like that, like I did in my in the Smash clan that I joined later that year. But it was busy enough in the beginning of the year. That whole new experience of a clan was pretty cool to me. Very very confusing at first, but still nonetheless a pretty exciting thing to think about, because we're all just like we're playing games, but we're not we're playing at this really high level, and we're all just trying to help each other get better. And it's this little, it's this online community kind of thing. Ooh. Yeah, it's this whole little mini community that's like this small part of a whole big community. And Viper says 4 remaining Yoshitsu. Jacob Mitchell, hey yo, what's good? He says long time no see, my man. Long time no see. What's good? I see you found me on YouTube. How are you? Viper says before you knew you were gonna main Yoshi and Smash, who did you think you were gonna main? I honestly have no idea. Maybe maybe I thought I was gonna become like maybe I thought I was gonna be a either a Mario or Pikachu main. But because Yoshi was also one of my other characters that I just always played as in a Smash game, I knew I was going to be playing him to some extent in this game, and seeing seeing of how he was the character that I played the most consistently with, he just seemed like the perfect fit for me to try to take seriously as a character when I was starting to get really into competitive play. Ah, yeah, I did reach for that. Nah, we're not letting you get back on stage like that. You gotta go, Charizard. Why is he coming back? That's it. There we go. Yeah, I guess I didn't really know who I was going to main in Smash 4 before really picking, before really deciding with Yoshi, because I wasn't really playing for like the huge like goal of pro level competitive, of like serious competitive. I played with serious intent to win, but I didn't really play with intent of like training hardcore and like actually actually going to be playing against people that practiced every hour of the day and actually played for money and stuff and actually played as a career. I had no idea I was going to see that as an aspiration for any fight for any game. But Smash just became that. Like once I became a part of that world, once I saw what kind of doors opened for playing from like for playing competitively and trying to and committing to any fighting game and practicing and trying to pioneer as much stuff as you can, or to do as much research as you can and just lab as much as you can. It really became it really became who who did I feel the most connected with, not even just um like not even just as a character, but play style wise. Yoshi, like Yoshi for me is just like a character that goes so well with my play style. I'm a defensive kind of I'm a, I'm a defensive kind of player, but when I want to, I am very aggressive and I rush down. So Yoshi's one of those characters that I think can do both really well. Like he has his eggs, he can keep he can keep you out if he wants to. But then for that up close game, he has so much that he can use to combo with. Like when he wants to be in your face, Yoshi is in your face. Like that. Whew. Yeah, even though Pokken was the first game that I joined a serious clan for, this game was still the first game that I really that I experienced voice chat with, because from select members of the Pokken clan that I was a part of, technically still a part of, because it hasn't disbanded or anything. That was clan was called Take Notes. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, from like with certain people, I bonded more with a select number of people from the group who I either haven't really been in contact with as much today, or I've gotten back in contact with recently, like Chris like Christopher Tangoshi, who was a fellow Pikachu main in Pokemon Tournament, and he was one of the ones that I played Smash 4 a lot with, or he kind of took me under his wing and like showed me a lot of Pokemon, like showed me a lot of Pikachu things in Pokemon. So even if Pokemon was the first game that I experienced voice chat with, because because we did voice chat when he was showing me things about the game. Viper says I played a little Pokemon with you. Was this pre DX or? Ooh, she almost got me there. Got him. Patient game. No, I feel like I did play Pokemon with you before we got DX. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. No, it was DX. Okay, yeah. I was, I was fairly certain that it was DX over Wii U Pokemon. Cause I don't think I'd even. Yeah, I hadn't known you yet when I first started playing Pokemon Tournament. Cause this was early 2016. I didn't even join the clan until late. I didn't join the Smash clan until late 2016, going in 2017. Then that's when I was starting to meet you and Casey and Travis and all the other guys from MSC. And it was from that when I joined, and Christian and so many other super and a good bit of other talented Smash players. With 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 Pokken being the debatably first game that I experienced voice chat with doing uh training sessions with my fellow Pikachu main Tangoshi, and then having and then and then doing and then doing gaming sessions with another Chris from the clan, but his tag was I want to say Orin. He was a Lucario main, but even though he was Lucario main, we we messed around with so many different characters, and we just always had a blast when we played. We we didn't. I don't think we used voice chat, but that was it's still part of like me playing games with someone else in real time online. Like this was something completely new to me. Ooh, wow. We're not doing that. Oh, I had to read. Cool. Just have to wait that one out, I guess. No, Bowser. No. Whew. We almost ended that. He's trying to end it quicker for us. I actually meant to down air. Whoa, I did not expect the up air. I did not expect the up air. $119 minutes. Yeah, we're hitting that. This is 2 hours long now. Yeah, definitely gonna be starting to speed. I did speed this up a decent bit, but I still covered everything pretty well. As we're going through 2016, yeah, I'm actually starting to take the game. I'm actually starting to take a game seriously, being Pokken. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, Smash. I'm I'm really starting to see I'm starting to see myself go somewhere with Smash. Like I see my like I do see myself, like, playing so much and playing with actual people online, or playing with people online that I'm actually interacting with, and they can start to see a bit of my habits, and we can. I mean, some of the most matches were just played for fun. Anyway, just played for fun. But even if they were fun, I could still see how I fared against other people that I was could be talking with in real time. Or was my first time doing voice chat and playing Special Line with Jay and David? I'm thinking it might have been that now. But regardless, whoever it was with, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U was one of, if not the first game that I played and talked with people at the same time, like doing voice chat and talking with other people, so it could have that. Wow. So it could have that live element. Like I'm. It's not couch play, but it's like I'm there with you, but I'm not. Stole my jump too. Even in this game, Little Mac is just a threat. Like if you don't know how to fight Mac, you are dead. Run, run, run. Nah. Whew. God, Smash 4 does seem kind of slow to ultimate now. My God, that counter. Wow. I did not mean to forward smash. I tried to run in neutral air. Which in hindsight probably still wouldn't have worked because smash attacks have that heavy armor on them. Super armor, I think actually. Yeah, get that rematch. Was 2016. Well, yeah, 2016 was when towards the end of the year, I joined MSC Mantle. I joined MSC Mantle Service Clan on Facebook, and this was truly unlike anything else that I've ever been a part of. Wait, what? Yo. You should not be that hard to get. He didn't. He didn't do down through up B. Not a true Mac main confirmed. Yeah, no. Just gotta keep him in the air. Wait, what? That should have killed me. You dead. Oh my god. Dude, die. That's my jump. Follow the roll. Yo! I don't understand. Even my phone saying time for bed. But yeah, when I joined Mantle Servants Clan, that was where things really started to shake up, because we were we were of course playing the game a lot, because it was a clan that had a focus on Smash Brothers. And this is where I met most of the friends that I have, that I talk with online most of every day now, like old Viper here, and like Casey, who was here before. But before even meeting them, the first person I actually did interact with, besides the leader of the clan, was Christian. He was my, or AKA High Rules. He was actually my tester going in. And there was a clear skill gap between me and him. And I got clearly frustrated in the series of like 10 fights that we did do that tested to see if I got in or not. Get out of here. I'm sick of your mess. Yeah, we did 10 matches. I don't think I won a single one of them. And he gave me like a lot of critique, and that was the first of that was the first of much critique that I was going to be getting on my play. Phew, that could have been just easily death. That yeah, grounded Little Mac is broken. It was the first of much critique that I was going to be getting in terms of Smash, but that did not stop me from being very upset with myself in that set. I was like visibly upset in my text, but I guess I guess potential was seen in me, and I I joined that in the last part of the year of 2016. It was like the last part of December that I. It's like the middle-ish part of December that I got in MSC, and from there it was a crazy series of events, not of like pit matches, which were like randomized daily fights that would happen between two members, and then we were paired up every week to do assignments, which are kind of like the tryout. It was kind of like the tryout process, but we had to have like a score of how everything went down, like all the stocks, and then like say who won, and then each player gave the other player a critique to see what the person did right, to see the person who won did right, and to see the person, even if they won, see what they could still improve on. Which, that aspect of the clan I really did love. Like, because it really helped me iron out a good bit of my habits, and I really started to become a lot better of a player than when I first joined that clan. Because Lord knows when I first joined, I was a hot mess. I was rolling every which way. I was doing so many air dodges. I did not know what combos were with Yoshi for the most part. I just kind of went with what did work, which was little what I knew of. And then I discovered Discord and the character discords of Smash Bros. The Smash 4 characters, and then it just took off even more from there. And I got even more involved in the Smash 4 scene in a competitive light. At the same time, I was meeting a lot of different people, and it was really cool. And you know, amidst all this, you know, there had to be voice chat sessions of playing Smash with long durations of time with members from the clan that I've become friends with, and just from people that were in Discord, and and playing with Jay and David on voice chat, playing online, just playing online in general. That was a mistake. That was a random call out. I had a read, but didn't do anything with it. What? No way that killed. That's dumb. I DI'd as soon as it hit too. That's just dumb. But as I played more with online stuff and slowly getting better, I was slowly joining like into my own local scene. Like that first taste that I got back in like that earlier part of 2016. I wanted more of that. So so in 2017 I started going to like I started to actually go to tournaments that were thrown to in parts of areas that I could actually manage to get to, which was still about 45 minutes to an hour and a half away from me. But hey, if I was able to get to somewhere where there were tournaments and where I could see that I could go somewhere where it's getting in real life practice instead of just online the entire time, then shoot, I was all for it. And I definitely didn't take names or anything, but I, I was slowly starting to, get a, get a handful of wins under my belt, very much here and there. Like nothing like every time I competed, it's like, boom, I got like, I went 2-2 every time. Like it was sometimes it was like very seldom I went 2-2, and then more often I went 1-2. Most of the time 0-2, and yes, it discouraged me a lot. But but to whatever I could go to, I went to, and in in some in in a good bit of the cases, it was like, I lost, it sucks. I wasted this money for nothing. I know I shouldn't have tried to do this or that. But thankfully there were some events where I went to and I was like, even though I lost, I still had a good time. I still had fun. Like I played friendlies with people, and I got the knowledge. I still got some knowledge that I can still use. Next time I go in a tournament, I'll be ready next time. And that did help for next times because I didn't go exactly 0-2 the next time. I might have went 1-2 or 2-2. The point was I didn't just stop at one tournament. I did try to do as many as I could, which wasn't a lot in, oh my god, which wasn't a lot in 2017 by any means. Maybe 4 or 5 max the whole year, maybe 6. Or I'll just say maybe 4 or 5 cap in 2017. Tournaments that I went to, because it was one that was a monthly series, Dojo Smash, that I went to. I know at least like 3 or 4 times for that monthly event. And then there was like another tournament that was 2017 that I went to, I believe. And then 2018 I tried to attend even more tournaments because of course with Ultimate just around the horizon, I was wanting to do my best to try to leave a mark in Smash 4. And I think I think I did do that at this is actually a good time to talk about the GameStop tournament that me and that I went to and ended up meeting Jay and Red at later on afterward. The one that was a midnight release launch event for Ultimate. There was the tournament. We all we, we played Smash for Wii U, and the rules were kind of unique because he asked everybody who was competing what were the three characters that we used, and I thought it was just just a question for us to answer, and we would just be answering a bracket like normal. But no, in the beginning, it was this it was this rule that we couldn't use the same character back to back. We had to switch characters. So I went in. Second. So I went in it with Yoshi, Mario, Pikachu. Yeah, it's not wise to do that with Little Mac. God, so much air, so much rolling. He rolled in. Got him. Yeah, at this midnight launch tournament event, but not really midnight because the thing actually started like around 7. I got like the actual tournament of Smash Wii U started at 7, and then the whole thing would just last until 12. But point being, I entered with my Yoshi, Mario, Pikachu trio, and my first match I used Yoshi. Like the first match that started out as free for alls, right? So so I do my free for all as Yoshi, and things are things are looking good because I actually dominate my first free for all. Like I spiked. I think I got 1 or 2 spikes in there. It was a timed 8-minute match with a 4-player free for all. And I just had a really strong performance with my Yoshi, because my mindset was, start big, so I can like go big in the beginning, so I can at least get myself in the door, which that plan worked in my favor. The next match I used I used a Mario, which kind of ended up being a match that which but like by that time that was that was where the one-on-one matches were starting, and I went against darn no I gotta expect that attack to come out super fast. Meant to jump, but okay. Okay, you're literally just dancing. You gotta stop this. Oh my god. I'm staying guarding for way too long. Of course. Yeah, the second match, free for all. I used Mario. I cannot remember who the person was using, but it was kind of clear after a bit that it didn't exactly know what they were doing, or that they just made, or that they probably knew, but they just were making they was making careless mistakes. Long story short, I managed to clutch it out. I'm still in the tournament. Then the next match comes up, and I go back to my Yoshi, because there was no match. There was no rule saying that you had to use all three characters mandatorily in that cycle. You just couldn't use two characters back to back. So I switched back to my I switched, well, especially with knowing who I was going against, because I was going against one of the stronger members of the Smash 4 scene, who also happened to be a former Yoshi a former Yoshi main, and one that like taught me a bunch of stuff. So he knew how I played. Like in a sense that next match was me going against like going against my mentor in a sense, like going against like my freaking sensei in bracket. But but I used my Yoshi, and it was against his I think he went Little Mac actually. He went Little Mac or Mario? I don't think he went Mario, because his Mario is godlike. Or at least compared to me, I think it's godlike. But I'm thinking it was his Little Mac that I went against. And that that actually came down to like a last hit, like last stock situation. But I did end up winning. And I remember winning, getting getting the down air getting off the side of the stage, because I don't think he had much of recovery left, so I just went for the down air stuff, and it worked. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Yo. The next match I had was a one-on-one against Ganondorf, somebody who picked Ganondorf. My dumb self picked Pikachu, thinking I'm like, okay, they're using Ganondorf. Maybe I can still pull this off. I almost did. Like I got the up. I had an up throw down B combo in there somewhere in that kill. It wasn't a last hit, it wasn't like a last hit situation where we were both on our last stocks. And if I hadn't messed up and gotten greedy and tried to get really into him and like mess up a punish, um, or if I just hadn't let go, he won because he won with a just a down tilt. Cause I let go of my shield just for that 1 second, boom, dead. So if I was just a little bit more cautious, I probably would have actually won that and just kept going in that bracket. Like the match that I did get to, I was one match away from the semifinals. So even though I did lose, I felt like I gave a pretty God. She actually did save me. Oh my God. So even though I did lose, I feel like I did give a pretty strong performance. Like at the very least, I I got to show the fact that my Yoshi is formidable, and that's really cool. Because most of the people that were there were people from like the Charleston scene, like some of them, like a good bit of them that were there are ones that com- actually compete in like normal things at tournaments that go on like monthly or for some even weekly. But I do get the feeling that like a good bit of the ones that I went against weren't ones that didn't always go to these things, minus the one person that I thought that's like basically my teacher in some ways. Viper says, "Okay, I'm gonna hop off here, man. I didn't expect your backstory to be over 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna get some sleep. Have a good night, bro. You know you're definitely right. I need to end this. I'm gonna get some sleep. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for tuning in as long as you did, dude. Have a good night." Yeah, but long story short with that, the event was hype. I got to I got to go to my first midnight release. And that's a memory that I'll always be able to keep with me, and it's special. I almost didn't get to it, but I did, and I'm so happy I went. I got to show off. I, 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 I was able to pop off a little bit with to show that I have a Yoshi, like a Yoshi that needs to be a that with the right care and right attention can become a serious threat. Oh, don't do it. Okay. Whew. This Lucina is not wise. All of her attacks are just so strong and so much range, you just can't do anything. Yeah, what's the long and short version of this? The long and short, Super Smash Brothers is something that just can simply bring people together. And Smash Wii U just did so much for me that I've touched on throughout this whole video. Like Smash Wii U was the first game that I started to really reach out to people, not only in person but online. like I met so many people online that I have a lot of that I have like some really strong friendships now, strong friendships with now, and it probably wouldn't have been possible without. It probably would not have been possible if it weren't for this very game right here, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Like, it's that. This is the first game that I decided to take to a to a competitive level. Besides Pokken. And it's just one of those games that, like, you can be a fan of anything from Nintendo, but if you like Nintendo, if you like games in general, you can identify with someone here. That's the that really is like the the cool thing about Smash Brothers. Even if it's not Mario or Pikachu or Link, it's still somebody in there somewhere that someone identifies with. I had no jump. And friendships can start, rivalries can start, friendly rivalries can start. But it's all in the name of good fun. It's all because of this one game that so many different people from different walks of life can actually come together and be like, just play some Smash Brothers. Because someone can just mention Smash, and doesn't even matter what game it is. Yeah, Ultimate's out now. Like, it's the most hyped game of the. It was the most hyped game of 2018, no doubt about it. But it doesn't matter what Smash Brothers game it is. It can be Smash 64. It can be Melee. It can be Brawl. It can be Smash Wii U or 3DS. Or it could most definitely be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But the point of it being, Smash is Smash. And the only reason Smash has gotten to, like, the reason Smash has gotten to such the way it is today is because of the community. The devs put their heart and soul, and we dearly love and appreciate them for it. And they did it for us, and it was us as a community that really brought this game out of its not really dark place, but just for the community to be able to push it into a point of being known, like everywhere. These underground tournaments start, and then they start being known at these big places like CEO and Evo, and big time tournaments and things like that. Really put games like Smash Bros. On the map. Like, that love, that homegrown love that we all have as a community for this game really runs deep. That's just one. Those are many of the reasons why I love this game so much. What else can I include in here that I didn't say? Oh yeah, like streaming. Last year with me streaming this game, I can do one more match while I'm talking about that. That's a job fitting. But 2017 was a crazy year with me streaming Smash. I did 11 streams in that one year. Yeah, I did 11 Sm4sh streams on that year, and I only did 3 this year, counting this one. And this one even barely counts because I just kind of play with CPUs and let the CPUs play while I've been talking about my whole backstory and history with Smash and whatnot. But with the Ultimate here, I definitely see a lot more Smash content coming, and I hope you guys are excited to see it because I haven't done anything since my initial uh Smash Ultimate stream. Day one playing over on Facebook. But just like I preached about last night, we are going to be bringing that and so much more to the table once 2019 rolls in here. Lots and lots more Smash to come. Mainly the one that's got all the attention now, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And I cannot wait to see what, and I cannot wait to see where where the where this new iteration of Super Smash Brothers takes us. Like all the people we meet, and all the adventures that we're sure to have. And I'm not just talking about in World of Light. So I'm for one super excited to see where Ultimate will take Smash. I'm sure that with the momentum that it got in this early start, there's nowhere to go but there's there's nowhere to go but up from where we are now. There are no downsides right now. The game, we're just slowly learning more and more about it. This game, Ultimate is huge. It had a lot to live. It had a lot to live up to after Smash we really showed out with DLC and really having the biggest roster in the series. But with Ultimate character roster and stage roster, it's it's the biggest one in history, and it's a lot of things that we can do to start making our own history with Ultimate. So Super Smash Bros. 2019, I cannot wait to see what the community and I cannot wait to see what the community does. I can't wait to see how that will come to impact my life coming next year. Boom! That's a good ending right there. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. I really enjoy if you took the time take the time to watch and show that you did like it. I really appreciate it. Comment down below anything that you liked about this video, be it the gameplay, commentary, my story with Smash 4, or anything in between, or anything in there in between. And comment your own backstory of Smash 4. I'd love to hear how you guys got started with Smash. If it's like and what impact Smash 4 left on your own life. I really love reading comments in general, but with this, it's really special to see how Smash really affected each and every one of us as Nintendo fans, because this is really the conglomerate of gaming. It's like a showcase, the biggest. Um, I just had the word. The biggest, not collaboration. Uh, it's not collaboration. It's biggest crossover in gaming or almost anything history. So everyone has their own story, and I'd love to be able to just take a glimpse into some of y'all's. So leave those comments. I love getting them. And I try to respond to them as soon as I can. And if you're new here or if you've been here for a while, just have yet to do me a huge favor and subscribe. We're going for the big goal, or the first big goal of 1,000 subscribers next year. We're almost at 430 right now, but let's try and go for that big 1K for our first big goal. If you subscribe, and that means that you not only enjoyed the video that the one video that I was able to show you, but it means that you just enjoy me as a content creator in general, and that just means the world to me. So it'd be a huge favor. So you'd be doing me a huge favor if you subscribed. It would mean a whole lot, and I would do my best to try and give you guys the best content that I can in streams and in pre-recorded formats, which will be coming. Links are in the description. Check out Viper Games over on his channel. He does a lot of Nintendo things as well. He's got a Let's Play Let's Go Eevee going on over there. He's going to be doing he's going to be doing a lot of Smash Ultimate content as well. And we're also going to be doing a Pokemon, like I said last night. We're going to be doing Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge in the future. So keep your eyes peeled on his channel for that. He's just a cool dude, and he has great content himself. So do me and him a huge favor and check him out in the link provided below for you. And if you want to see more of my streams over on Facebook, that link is also down in the description below for your convenience to check stuff out. So yeah, with all that said, I think I am done here. This has been Darshean Rhett, aka RhettMaster96, and I am signing out for now. But definitely not forever. Keep on being awesome. Have an amazing rest of your night or day, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. Keep on smashing, guys. Here's to a big 29. Here's to a huge 2019. See you guys next time.